Everyone, and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective for all signs for December 13th, 2019. This is a reading for all signs, so it may not resonate with everyone, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. While I'm doing the reading, I'm just going to ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. And I just want to extend a huge virtual hug and a warm welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers. Your love and support that you guys show me on this channel really means a lot to me and is so inspiring and keeps me coming back. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading for December 13th, 2019. This has been a week of very, very heavy readings. Okay, so let's see what messages our spirits, our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides have for the collective. December 13th, 2019. December 13th, 2019. Whoop, we've got the Two of Wands in reverse. One more shuffle. Okay. The Emperor, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Okay, lots of Aries, Leo, and Sag energy in this reading. Here we have the Five of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy, and this is all about taking a very difficult road. We see two people, they're sort of out in the cold, but they may have chosen this life, or they may have chosen to do what wasn't easiest, but what was best for them, and the journey is going to be difficult. It could be that there are difficulties in the relationship. It could be that there are health problems, or there was some sort of financial security that was lost. Then we have the Five of Swords. This is Venus and Aquarius. This is all about picking your battles. This is all about maybe doing things for the wrong reasons. Okay, so it's really asking you to evaluate why you're in this situation, and are you doing something just to do it? Are you being dogmatic about something rather than doing what's best for you? Underneath that, we do have the Tower. So we have something like, I feel like some of you may have lost your home. Some of you may have been kicked out, or you may have kicked somebody out. It could be a relationship that you thought was very stable, but you realize the foundation. Again, yesterday I saw sand castles, and I'm sort of seeing that same message today, that sand castles, like that foundation is crumbling. Okay, that somebody wasn't being completely honest. Somebody sabotaged a relationship or a union or a job or a partnership, whatever it is. But I am getting more than anything, it is a partnership here, because they just weren't ready for it, or there's something else that's going on. We've seen a lot of pain and a lot of heartbreak come out in yesterday's reading, and sort of a third party situation. And this Five of Swords could be, here we have three people, and we have one person left standing who feels like they won, but they've left these other two people in a really bad position. Okay, so somebody who needs to really right their actions, or their current situation is a result of their behavior, and maybe a third party situation, and the dissolution, the crumbling of something that once was, I see this, we have two people falling out of this house. So this union, whatever it was, maybe it needed to come down. We have the Judgment card in reverse. So again, it's like your karma and your actions. So this is a result, whatever's going on, this pain and this heartbreak that someone might be experiencing, or this finance, is the result of bad investments. It's the result of bad decisions. Okay, and we see the Two of Cups in reverse. We see that as, some sort of breakup of some sort of union. Now, this could be going on within. It doesn't necessarily have to be going on the outside, but I do get that this is sort of an extension of this week's readings. So again, there's some sort of pain, some sort of heartbreak that caused somebody to behave in a way that they maybe wouldn't normally behave, but really to reevaluate their relationships and their unions and their commitments. And they may have behaved out of the norm, Okay, maybe didn't have the best motives, and it really brought things crashing down. I mean, I just think it's so interesting. I was talking about, I feel like somebody's been kicked out of a house, or, maybe you guys both have decided to break up and you both have to move. You could be trying to figure out how to split the mortgage or have to sell it, but it seems like, something here is coming to an end. And there's a little bit of difficulty, obviously financial, could be spiritual, could be health wise as well, as a result of this foundation being rocked. Okay, so please take this how that resonates with you. We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands energy is all about, again, it's two people, it's a union, it's a contract. We have the Ace of Wands, which is that spark and that initial passion and that drive. And then the Two of Wands, he's sort of looking at the world as his oyster, and he's looking at all of the possibilities. And I'm getting that maybe somebody decided, they're in this really nice house. They're looking at everything from up above, and they're kind of bored. In the after tarot, this person is, sorry, not in the after tarot, never mind. But this person is a little bit bored. He feels a little bit walled in, and so he may be looking outward for, other things or more stimulation. And I feel like yesterday's third party reading, that may have been the case, that somebody really felt walled in. Now, something may have happened within this relationship or within this situation, within this commitment, within this union, that made this person say, you know what, I need to look outward, okay, for, for peace or for stability or for happiness, okay? And with this card being in reverse, that's the message that I'm getting. The Emperor card is in the upright. This is Aries energy. This is authority. This is somebody standing in their power. I'm getting that somebody, maybe gave you an ultimatum. And that may have caused sort of an adverse reaction, or that somebody is just standing strong to this. They're sort of owning up to the mistakes that they've made, and I feel like they might want to repair this situation. Okay, because I do see two people here, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it's beyond repair. And I feel like the Emperor is really, really, I feel like if you're on the receiving end of this, like you might have been asked to leave your house, or you might have asked somebody to leave, and you're really standing in your power and you're saying, you know what, if you stepped out on me, or whatever this third party situation is, I can't put up with it anymore. I'm not okay with it. I really don't, and I'm sticking to it. We've been through a lot. It's been really hard, but it's just sort of the beginning of this journey. The Eight of Cups, this is really interesting because this is the Eight of Cups, and this is somebody going on a journey looking for their ninth cup, for that wish fulfillment. And if you look at that here, it's kind of like the Two of Wands. He's ready to put things into action. He wants growth. He wants expansion. It's kind of like looking for that ninth cup. But this is in reverse, and this is somebody here feeling really back and forth. Somebody maybe wanting to come back in after they've done something that was sort of really damaging to this relationship. It may be somebody coming in also, I'm getting, with not the greatest intentions, because, because they're maybe experiencing loneliness, because they're experiencing, maybe financial difficulties without you, maybe there's social backlash for their actions, whatever it might be, but you're standing strong and you're saying, you know what, don't even think about it, okay? Because I'm getting the Page of Wands with the Eight of Cups. The Page of Wands is kind of like overdressed. It's somebody who is living beyond his means. That's what I'm seeing in this reading. It doesn't always mean that. Somebody who's living beyond his means, somebody who's up for a new adventure, somebody who is also, I'm getting, like maybe was very lustful and maybe looked outside of this relationship because they were thinking, about, just sort of sexual gratification and not what it would actually do to the foundation here. Okay. But then the Page of Wands here, he lacks a little bit of experience, although he really believes in himself, and he's willing to take risks. Oftentimes I sort of compare him to the Fool card. It's somebody who wants to start a journey. Again, this could be you. It could be that Emperor. It could be that, yes, you're going back and forth, but you feel like you're ready to start anew. Okay, so there are two sort of distinct messages coming through here. Let's go ahead and see what additional messages Spirit has for us for the collective. Additional messages for the collective, December 13th, 2019. December 13th, 2019. Okay, Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. It's a 3 card. So yesterday it was all about third party situations. Right on top of the Emperor, this is you setting boundaries, you saying enough is enough. Okay, even on the inside you might be feeling like, I don't know, am I making the right decision? But I feel like something has happened that's not allowing you to turn back, even though you might be feeling kind of like back and forth within yourself. On the outside, you're standing strong. Okay, porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. Again, we see that with the Page of Wands energy. I'm not surprised at all with that coming out. What I was seeing with that Fool card, it's time to start over. It may just, it may be within the relationship, but I really don't see that. I see you really starting over, starting anew, having to sort of be on your own for a while, whether you want to or not, and then bring your ideas to life. This is a beautiful card because the 2 and 4 adds up to 6. Remember, the 48 adds up to 12. That's 3. So again, there really might have been a third party situation. It doesn't necessarily mean that they were stepping out on you, but it could be, maybe family. It could be that they were putting energy into something that really wasn't right. It was that you weren't being treated appropriately or given the respect or the time or energy necessary to keep this relationship going. It's time for you to start over, and it's also time for you to do you. This 4 and 2 adds up to a 6, which is about love. It's all about self-love, and it's like also you're remembering your dreams, like what you used to dream about. You're remembering your passions and your emotions, and you're like, you know what? I was kind of under like someone's spell, or this relationship, like now that it's over, or now that this sort of tower moment has happened, I'm really going to focus on me, and I'm going to get back to me, and I'm going to get back to whatever it is. Maybe you were studying before and you stopped for this person, or maybe, you used to be an artist, but, now you stopped painting because they weren't into that, or whatever, whatever. Maybe even some of you had kids with this person, and you put all of your dreams on hold and, in order to fight for this relationship. And now you're kind of like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not okay with that. So let's go ahead and pull additional messages from Spirit for the collective, December 13th, 2019. All right, storyteller. I think somebody was lying here. You may have been lying to yourself, or maybe you just uncovered this person's lies. And you're like, I can't accept that back into my life at all. Setting those healthy boundaries. All right, and Liberator, this came out before. Wow, I'm really getting, okay, you may have been like helping this person, or this person may have been coming at you with the guise of helping you. And maybe you felt loyal to this person because they had helped you get through some really tough times. But the storyteller card, the light attribute, is ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. So you might have been dealing with a liar, somebody who lied about what they had, what they could do, what they did, or maybe the fact that they were just lying and they were stepping out on you. Okay, or maybe even they have an addiction or something like that that felt like a third party situation, but really it was, it's an addiction or an unhealthy habit that really, wasn't or isn't acceptable for you. The liberator, the light attributes, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Shadow attributes, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. I see that a little bit with the Emperor card. Okay, but I see you freeing yourself from outmoded beliefs and releasing negative thought patterns. I think this relationship, whatever it was, it needed to end. And no matter how difficult it is, you're still just going to go for it because your freedom here is very important. Again, I feel like you might feel really loyal to someone. They might have helped you. They might even be older than you, for example, and they were like, they taught you a lot of things, or they helped you get over a heartbreak. You may have lost someone or a parent or something like that. And that's when you guys got together because it was a shoulder to cry on, and it developed from there. But that doesn't mean that you have to put up with, you know, just because you're grateful for them and because they helped you through really difficult times, or because you guys have been through so much together. Also the same thing, if you're helping this person and they need to get out of your house, but they don't have the money, and I feel like you're kind of going back and forth about kicking them out on the street because how are they going to defend themselves, etc., etc. But if they're grown adults, you know, provided they're not completely, I mean, again, some of you might be financially dependent on this person, okay, and maybe that's why you're not leaving, or you didn't want to leave, or this person is financially dependent on you. I mean, obviously you don't want to hurt anybody, but sometimes, you know, with grown adults, you have to be tough with them, okay? So I'm just going to pull a final card for the collective, December 13th, 2019. Final message for the collective, December 13th, 2019. All right, here we go. She who grants wishes, wish, desires, and hope. Yeah, so I get that this is something that, like, it's been very difficult for you, but I feel like this liberation and this freedom, this newfound sort of self-expression, getting away from somebody who was lying to you, okay? You've set these healthy boundaries, and this is like all of you, this is a wish coming true. This is something that you've manifested, and I see just absolutely amazing things coming to you once this cycle is closed out. And even if it's more difficult financially, spiritually, whatever it might happen, remember that, you know, those of us with the biggest hearts, we hurt the deepest. And also, you know, these learning experiences, they make us so much more powerful when we get through them. Okay, so try to see the upside on this, because Spirit is saying this is something that you manifested. Okay, this tower moment, this didn't happen randomly, even though it might have felt like that. You brought this lightning bolt down, okay? And not to say that you should feel guilty, but this was Spirit's way of getting you out of harm's way, or out of this sort of pattern, or out of this relationship, out of this commitment. All right, so very interesting readings this week. Final message for the collective, December 13th, 2019. Final message for the collective, December 13th, 2019. Wow, I just feel like relieved. I feel like a sense of relief coming over me. All right, this is your door. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. Really nice. One more time. Secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Really nice energy, you guys. Wow, and I just got this huge sort of wave of relief, and like I see the Aquarius, the star card coming out, like everything's going to be fine. Your inner compass is working, depend on it, your intuition. All right, that everything is happening, okay, for your alignment and for a higher purpose. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. Don't forget to ring that bell so you guys get any updates when I upload something new. And remember that I love you guys so much, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day.